You just walked out of a 2-hour client presentation in a conference room that was 10 degrees too warm. In spite of almost sweating through all your clothes, you nailed every question and closed stronger than you rehearsed. You get into your car, crank the air conditioning, take a deep breath, giving yourself a high five, and then you check your phone. 47 Slack messages, 3 flagged emails, a fire drill stand up in 9 minutes. So you start typing responses in the parking garage. And by the time that stand-up hits, you're simply exhausted. Not from the presentation because that was exciting, but because you never let your engine cool. Today we're breaking down stress recovery, what stress recovery is, why your brain doesn't bounce back on its own after high-stress tasks, what the research says about stress recovery, and 3 protocols to help you recover faster between the moments that drain you the most. Stress recovery is your brain's cooldown lap. After a high-stakes stretch of focused work, your focused emotional regulation and decision-making are running on fumes. Nobody finishes a dead sprint and immediately lines up for another one, but we do it to our brains constantly. We finish the hard thing, jump straight into the next hard thing, then wonder why everything after 2 p.m. feels like wading through quicksand. Here's what the research says. A 2016 study published in the Journal of Applied Psychology titled, "Give Me a Better Break: Choosing Workday Break Activities to Maximize Resource Recovery," tracked 95 employees across 5 workdays. Employees who took breaks doing an activity they preferred and who took those breaks earlier in the day recovered significantly more cognitive and emotional resources. Those resources directly reduced emotional exhaustion and boosted job satisfaction. The people who powered through paid for it with compounding fatigue across the entire week. Another study in 2020 in Frontiers in Psychology titled, "Acute Effects of Mental Recovery Strategies After a Mentally Fatiguing Task," went further. After 60 minutes of intense cognitive work, participants who used deliberate recovery methods like breathing exercises and mental imagery for just 20 minutes showed measurable improvements in mental performance, emotional balance, and reaction time the rest of the day. Now, here are 3 protocols to recover faster between high-stress tasks. Protocol number 1, build a 10-minute to 20-minute buffer after every high-stakes block. Open your calendar and put a 20-minute hold after your most demanding meetings and deep work sessions. No Slack, no email, no just one quick thing. Stand up, walk to a window, fill your water bottle, walk outside. You wouldn't finish a dead sprint and immediately line up for another one. Stop doing that to your energy. Protocol number 2, choose your reset before the stress hits. Don't wait until you're fried to figure out what helps you recover. Write it on an index card or in your notes app on your phone. After hard blocks, I do, and give yourself 3 or 4 options. Maybe that's 5 box breaths on a stairwell. Maybe it's a 10-minute walk with no headphones. When you come out of that intense block, you know what to do. And protocol number 3, front load your recovery. Our first study found a clear pattern. Taking breaks earlier in the day recovered more resources than the same break taken later. If your hardest meeting is at 10 a.m., your first real break is at 10:45 or 11, not 3 p.m. Front load the cooldown so you're running from a full tank when it counts. You walked out of that presentation ready to take on the world. Next time, give your brain 20 minutes before you ask it to sprint again. Watch how much sharper everything after it feels. Your move.